Dynamic product ads are one of my favorite ads that you can run in a Facebook and Instagram campaign. And with Facebook's recent update to Advantage Plus Creative for catalog, you've got some more options, and Facebook does even more of the legwork for you automatically now to create some really nice ads on a fully automated basis. There's also a number of new configuration options, which can be pitfalls if you don't get them right. We're going to cover all that in today's video. Let's get into it. Hello, you 670 odd wonderful subscribers to my YouTube channel or on the podcast if you're listening there. Thanks for tuning in. Today, I want to talk about Facebook and Instagram dynamic product ads. Now, I have covered this in a couple of videos before, and they've ended up being some of the most popular videos on my channel. So I know a lot of people want to know about this. There's been some new changes with the way that dynamic product ads can be done within Facebook. There's some new configuration options, which if you don't get right, can end up with your ads performing really poorly. I'm going to take you through creating a new dynamic product ad from scratch, like I've done in previous videos. Going to just touch on the configuration options that you want to watch out for. We're also going to have a look at the very new and fancy Advantage Plus Creative for Catalog option. This isn't available in all business managers yet, but hopefully it'll be coming to yours soon. I'm going to show you what that looks like too. So let's jump on the computer. As usual, we're going to jump into the Facebook Business Manager, click on Create, and we choose Catalog Sale as the campaign objective. Some of you may notice that you've now got this little star next to the catalog option, which indicates you've got the Advantage Plus catalog configuration option, which we'll get into in a minute. So I'm not going to name any of these things. I'll just go with the defaults, click on continue. So this is the campaign level. At that stage, you may want to use campaign budget optimization, which is now called Advantage Campaign Budget. Let's go down to the ad set level. So here's the two configuration options that I've found aren't ideal. The first thing is to do with optimization and delivery. So by default, this is always link clicks. Now, if you run an e-commerce store and you're wanting to sell products, well, then that is not your best option. So you need to edit that and go for conversion events. Now, you might want to test that. In my experience, if you're optimizing for conversions, then you want to optimize the ad set for conversion events as well. Now, under the event type, you may see this message here for one of two reasons. You're just setting up the ad and you haven't yet selected the domain at the ad level, or you might not have configured your web events. I've got a video that explains how you do that, and I'll put a link to that in the description as well. So let's move on to the ad level. So at this stage, if you're lucky, you've got the Advantage Plus Creative for Catalog available, and by default, that will be ticked. So let's put in some primary text. We've got the headline, which is by default the product name. In the description field, we've got the current price. Now, bear in mind the description field is not going to be shown very often on a lot of placements, so don't put anything important in there. If price is really important, then you want to have that somewhere else, like in the headline or even in the primary text. So let's go all the way to the bottom of the ad, and this is where we've got to select the domain, which explains why this error is occurring here. So if we choose the correct domain, then that should go away, which it has. You may want to put some URL parameters in as well. So that's it as far as the creation of the ad goes. Click publish and your ad will be published. So just to recap, make sure that you set the optimization and delivery to conversion events rather than to link clicks, which is the default, or even impressions. Make sure it's set to conversion events, especially if you've got an e-commerce store. And at the ad level, make sure you've got the domain selected and you should be good to go. So I just want to talk a little bit about the Advantage Plus Creative for Catalog option. Now, as I said before, not everyone's going to have this available in their business manager yet. Hopefully you will have it soon. It does provide some additional features and some automations to make your ads more dynamic and a lot nicer. The first thing is that the format gets tailored by the Facebook algorithm automatically. So Facebook will show your ad in either the carousel or the collection format, depending on what it thinks is most likely to appeal to each person who's actually viewing the ad. Carousel format is like this one, and the collection format is like this one. They'll auto-generate a product video. They may add product tags to the photos. You might have seen some ads that have got a product tag which is either new arrival or popular. Facebook will try those out, and they do give you some breakdown of what's working in terms of performance when it comes to reporting. Now, there's an important best practice point in this article here, which is refrain from making changes. Now, I think this is a good piece of advice for all Facebook ads, not just doing product ads, but especially if you're using their Creative Plus option. Facebook is saying it can take up to 15 days for the system to learn which combinations are most likely to produce results. We recommend waiting at least this long before making changes to the ad creative or copy. So that's something else to keep in mind if you're going to be using these. And my general advice to clients who ask is to wait at least 7 to 10 days before you make any changes to your ads. If you're going to be changing them all the time, they're always going to remain in the learning phase, and they're not going to be able to optimize properly. So that's it for today's video. Hopefully you found that useful. If you did, I'd really appreciate if you go ahead and hit the like button and also click subscribe. If you've got a question or you've got a query, add that into the comment section. I'll try to answer that as best as I can, and I may use that to produce another video again in the future. Now, if you do need help with your Facebook and Instagram advertising, conversion design, or with your email automation, and you'd like to have a chat with somebody about that, there will be a link in the video description below where you can click and book a time in my calendar, and we can have a chat on the phone or Zoom, talk about what you want to do in your business, how things work with us, what the pricing is like, all that sort of stuff. And who knows, we may end up working together. Thanks for joining me on the channel today or on the podcast, and I'll catch you in the next video or the next episode. Bye for now.